Hello, my sweet Hanya, what are you doing?
I have done my homework, Grandpa, and I am here to listen one of your bedtime story.
Okay, come sit on sofa.
Okay.
The story is about two boys who Tim and Tom. Name of the story is The Adventures of Tom and Tim, the Magical Map.
Okay.
Once upon a time, in a small and picturesque village, there lived two orphan boys named Tom and Tim. They were both 15 years old and had been the best of friends ever since they could remember. Life in the village wasn't easy for them, but they always managed to find joy in the simplest things. One sunny morning, as Tom and Tim were playing near the village square, an elderly man named Mr. Wilson approached them. He was known for being a bit eccentric, always carrying around a tattered old map. The map was said to lead to a place filled with wonders beyond imagination.
Then,
Boys, Mr. Wilson said with a mysterious smile, I've been searching for this place for years, and I believe you two are the ones who can help me find it. Tom and Tim exchanged curious glances. Find what, Mr. Wilson? Tim asked.
then,
A magical land hidden away from the world, filled with creatures and adventures you could only dream of, Mr. Wilson replied. The boys' eyes widened with excitement. They agreed to join Mr. Wilson on this thrilling quest. Little did they know that this adventure would change their lives forever. With a tattered old map in hand, the three of them embarked on a journey through dense forests, across bubbling streams, and over treacherous mountains. Along the way, they encountered talking animals, mischievous fairies, and friendly giants who helped them on their quest. One day, they reached the edge of a dense and enchanted forest. According to the map, their destination was on the other side. But as they entered the forest, it seemed like time and space were playing tricks on them. The forest was filled with colorful trees that seemed to whisper secrets, and the path kept shifting. Tom and Tim started to worry, but Mr. Wilson reassured them. Trust in the magic of this place, he said. Close your eyes and listen to your hearts. Following Mr. Wilson's advice, the boys closed their eyes and let their hearts guide them. They walked through the forest, and suddenly, a hidden portal opened before them. They stepped through it and found themselves in the most magnificent land they could have ever imagined. The land was filled with floating islands, talking animals, and friendly beings made of light. Tom, Tim, and Mr. Wilson spent days exploring this enchanting world, making new friends and having the most extraordinary adventures. They helped the talking animals solve their problems. Animals loved them. But soon, it was time to return home. With heavy hearts, they said their goodbyes to their new friends, while returning animals gave them a gift and advised them to open it when they reached their village, and they stepped back through the portal. They emerged from the enchanted forest, holding the magical map in their hands. As they returned to their village, and to their orphanage, they opened the gifts. They were amazed it was beautiful red ruby that was very expensive. They sold it for a lot of cash. Tom and Tim thought what to do with that much wealth, and then decided that they will distribute it among needy villagers. By doing so, they made a home in villagers' hearts. Tom and Tim realized that their ordinary lives had become extraordinary because of the adventures they'd had and the friends they'd made. They may have been orphans, but now they more than one home, and so Tom, Tim, and Mr. Wilson continued to live in the village, cherishing the memories of their magical adventures. They knew that no matter where life took them, they would always have each other and the map that had led them to a world of wonders. And the villagers? Well, they loved Tom Tim like their own.
that was the best story, Grandpa, ever. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay, it's time to sleep now.
Okay, good night, Grandpa.
Good night, Hania.